Hello, how would you like to have a nice sidebar that it can adjust its height depending on the conditions? Here, if the post is large enough, then don't do anything, but if the post or page is very short, then reduce its height. Hi, my name is Slavi Marinov. In this video, I'm going to show you my latest plugin called Orbisius Right Height. Basically, it is a very nice plugin that allows you to adjust or reduce the height of your sidebar depending on the height of the main content area. So for example, in this case, in this page, the sidebar is very long. And there's another page which you can see it even better. So it's a short page here, and when I scroll down, as you can see, there's a long text. On one hand, content is nice, but it doesn't look symmetric. So let's fix it. So the first thing is we need to install the plugin, and if you have the download file, you can go through the process of adding it from plugins and then add new and then upload. We need to upload it because it's a premium plugin and it's not available on WordPress.org, but it's available from club.orbisius.com, like our other premium plugins. So I'm assuming that you have already downloaded it, and let's go and configure it. Go under settings and then Orbisius Right Height. The first new plugin is disabled, and because it doesn't know what to do. And the first two steps are that we need to specify some, they're called CSS classes or IDs. So the plugin can know which areas we want to refer to. In this video, I'm using Chrome, and I'm going to use one of the tools that is built in Chrome. I'm going to show you how to inspect elements. That's what we're going to use right now. You can right click here and then inspect element right at the bottom. And our goal is to find the ID or the class of the element. I need to find what the designer has used here in order to design this element. That's what we need to find out. So when I'm going through different elements here, at some point I'm going to find the right element, but here everything is selected. I want to have an area where only this part is selected. If I click on content, that means that I have, and everything's in blue and the sidebar is not selected, that means that I have found the right element. So this element, it has an ID called a content and a class hFeed. So we can target that element using either ID or a class. Let's pick ID. I can right click, copy. I can go here, and as we have a note here, if we're using ID, we need to use # and then paste the content. Switch back. So the next step is to find the ID or the class of the sidebar. Right click again and inspect element, and I need to move little by little until the whole sidebar is selected, but not anything else. I think I found it. So if I go to sidebar here, I can actually, I should right click on the, so here we have ID and class. So let's pick again ID. I can right click and copy, and then I can, if it's an ID, I can put # and paste. When I'm down here, I'm about to save the changes. Here we have extra height. I'm going to switch back. So I'm going to close this. I actually pressed F12 to enable this, or I can either right click and enable the element, or I can just press F12. Either works, whichever is easier for you. So how is the plugin going to work? So it knows that we want to target those two elements. So it's going to check and say if the sidebar is taller, like in this case, than the main content area here, the plugin is going to resize this content area to a smaller one so they look nicer. We can add additional space to that height, which is right here. So let's save the changes. That's good. I'm going to switch back, and I can refresh the page, right click and reload. As you can see here, it looks much nicer. The footer has gone a little bit up, and there's a nice scroll bar here, and they look like pretty nice. You can switch to renovations page. Right now here the main content area has more content. That's why the sidebar can be taller as well, but it still has a little bit of scroll bar, which is nice, and they're basically kind of symmetric and very look professional that way. That's about it. If you want to know more about our plugins, go to club.orbisius.com, and always you can ask the questions in the forums, or if the information that you're going to ask us is very sensitive, you can use the contact form there as well. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.